Hello, DrHamster here, and welcome to another video on my channel. Today, this is a little bit of a response video to Bumbo and Iskall, and everyone else who's gonna be doing this tier list. But today, I'm gonna be doing the Minecraft Farms tier list. Bumbo did that, and I got slightly triggered because I do not agree with his selections at all. So yeah. So I have my own little tier list here, and a whole bunch of farms. Some farms he forgot about, others I added, like this. You'll see later why. And yeah, here we go. So, well, we're just gonna start from. I'm just gonna explain here. So there's four categories of farms I put in. So like general blocks, plants, mobs, and like I guess items like related to mob drops, and like valuable things like iron and stuff. So here we go. Also, I'm still sick, if you couldn't tell. So yay. So first thing, snow farm, like you're taking a shovel and thing. Well, I'm not gonna rate this too highly because it's a little manual and you can't exactly automate it, so it's gonna go in a C, but it's not horrible. Second thing, ice. Well, Mumbo, you don't care about ice, but everybody cares about ice. But again, C because actually no, I'm gonna make this a B because though you don't need too much, which that's a lie, you need a lot if you're gonna do a nice farm. But yeah. Okay. But you don't it's not the most important thing in the world. Wood, like a log farm. This I am going to make an A because like come on, it blows up. It's on an S tier because you could just chop things down. I'm very like come on, you can just chop wood down. And if you need a lot of chest wood for like chests and hoppers, just grow a double height tree and chop that down. Cobblestone. Mumbo is like, this is an S due to it. TNT. Nope. This goes into E. Nope. I'm not even gonna go C because he mines so much cobblestone gets so much cobblestone from mining. Sand. You might go, you can't farm sand. Well, you will be corrected, but this goes into the things I've added. So, on the SideCraft server, there's a little glitch where you can kind of duplicate sand if you push it into the end portal with correct timings, and it's pretty amazing, but it requires a lot of setup, so it goes into C, and the fact that some servers will consider it cheating. Rail, oh, whoops, rail and carpet. Now this will be going in the same place, and they're amazing. They're S tier. No, they're gonna go in C because though they're amazing, and I would put them in S, they're banned on most servers. So like, come on, why would you build one and have the possibility of getting yourself banned? All right, next row, plants, melon and pumpkin. Now, I kind of agree with Mamo, but I'm gonna put both of them in like A tier because you can trade villagers with them, and I see them like same farm. But you can also make them your separate. Why say them as the same farm? Well, if we go over here to my kinda deconstructed melon and pumpkin farm, I say kinda deconstructed because I removed some redstone for like redesign for like some things I've learned. You can see here that there's both melons and pumpkins in here. That is because over here, as you can see from my little demo, well, me figuring out, I have like melons and pumpkin seeds in rows because Il Mango did a video on this. He showed that they grow faster this way, so that's why I see them as the same farm. Therefore, get B. Okay, so sugarcane. Sugarcane you need for rockets and sugar and bookshells. I mean books. The books you can argue that you don't need after you get an enchantment table, which I disagree because they're pretty aesthetic, and you can enchant books books for enchantments afterwards, so they're gonna go in B. But they're not A because I do agree where they're not the greatest thing in the world. Kelp. Now, this is my own tainted view. They're going in C, though I get how everyone's all about the great, amazing fuel. And if you make it work, great. But if you don't do that, then it's just, you just get so much kelp already from exploring. You don't need any more of it. E tier. Cocoa beans. I agree with Bumbo. The farms are horrible to build, and you never get enough. Or get too much. You either get too much because you're constantly manually farming it, and you don't need cocoa beans anymore, or you just don't have enough. Alright. Next farm. Wheat. So wheat, this can go into either two categories. You can either make this a nano farm or the villager thing. Now, if you're gonna do a villager thing, that also requires these other three. Villager farms, I'd go for B. And you might go, wow, you're really picky. What's an A for you? Uh, you'll see. But, actually, no, villager farms would be an A. But if it's a nano farm, again, I actually argue it's an A. And wheat, Mumbo says it's very useless. I argue against that because, you can make hay bales. You can, with a new compost, you can make bone meal. You can, breed animals and stuff, so, which you need for other farms. So yeah. Carrots. Yeah, no, this is a C. You can, trade with it for villagers, and breed pigs, but other than that, I don't like carrots that much. Potatoes, they're a B because they're making alright food source, but you'll see there's a way better food source, so meh. Beetroot. I do the funny thing Mumbo did and break into the thing and toss it, but like, they suck. Oh, by the way, Mumbo's video will be in the link in the description, so will Iskall's, though Iskall's was more of a spoof of Mumbo's. Mushroom. Yeah, we don't even need to argue on that. Vines. I don't think no one's gonna argue on that either. And if you're wondering what vines, it's a manual thing, or you're shearing. Sea pickles. You can actually make a pretty neat piston farm, and I'd go sea. They're not, pickles aren't the most useful thing in the world. They're for lighting up underwater things. But yeah. This flower, 1 second. Yeah, okay, I forgot to okay, it's not pausing. Well, flower, this is more like I forgot to rename it, like I've done some of the other, but so, I'm just gonna put this here, C, because this flower is supposed to be like, let's say your the bone mealing, a flower forest, and like the floor shifting back and forth, breaking the flowers. That one. So I'm gonna go for that. That's a C because though it's a great dye, could be a good dye thing. It's not the most useful thing in the world. Uh, double high flower farms are just bone mealing a double high flower. Again, C, because I always collect them, but like they're not the greatest things in the world. So like, why would you go out of your way to do a bone meal thing when you can just have a little manual thing where you can bone meal it whenever? Cactus. This is an S tier one because very simple. You might go cactus is useless. Wrong. It makes the greatest base defense, but better yet, if you put it in a furnace, you get green dye, but you get green dye, you can get cyan dye. And look at this. Cyan dye can make this thing, which is like the best item in the game. Also, cactus farms are amazing. Like recently, Ilmingo came up with this crazy one. And if I find a lever, which should be right here, like, wow, isn't this cool? Like, this whole little thing can get you this much cactus in no time. This is really the pinnacle of redstone design. Like, come on, who wouldn't want this? Oh, and since I mentioned it, Ilmango's video on this cactus farm will be in the description. You should really check it out and build it because, like I said, this is actually a good cactus farm. Because old cactus farm designs used to really suck. And by the way, I am kind of choking on a cactus, but I'm keeping it S tier because I like science. Okay, I'm pretty sure no one can argue on the cactus. So, course flower farms, like, they're either manual or, like you saw those, that cactus farm, the zero tick design. Now, zero tick designs are pretty cool, but they're incredibly laggy, so E plus, course fruit is not that useful, I'm sorry. Um, tube coral, like, not tube coral farm, but like, fan coral, like all this type of coral, not the actual coral blocks, which are down here. Not the actual coral blocks, because you can't farm those really, but these. You can actually bone meal the ocean floor of a coral biome and get coral. Those. Sorry, I'm sick. Those are an E. They're not the most useful things in the world, so it's coral. Bamboo. It's sugar cane, but it's bamboo. I'm in 1.13 in this world, so like that's why it's I'm calling this bamboo. Bamboo, one of those new things, but I am gonna have to put it's like kelp. It's a new kelp. Like on a server, on 1.14 server, like with a few people, we've been doing I've been messing around with bamboo a bit, and no need to do like a redstone farm for it. You literally get too much sometimes. Nether wart, E. Um, no one can like make an actual netherwort farm. It's painful. Now the bone meal composter farm, well, like putting any plant matter into a bone meal, like the excess seeds from a wheat farm, stuff like that. I'm going to classify this as an E just because it's not a great source of bone meal, and it's one of those types of farms where you're just putting like the excess stuff to make it useful. Eggs. I agree with Mumbo on this one. I'm gonna put it as an E because like, well, you just get eggs to make a chicken roaster farm. I agree. Gunpowder, basically like a creeper farm. Um, this is a B. Like you need a lot of gunpowder. Turtle egg farm or like turtle farm. This is a C. Like you need like scoots to do stuff, and it's pretty alright. Slime farm. Now, Mumble is correct. Like, if you're a redstone who's using a lot of slime, then slime farm is essential. But if you don't use a lot of slime and you make a slime farm, you get a lot of slime. I know this because I made a slime farm on Apollo SMP, and I have a lot of slime. So I'm gonna put it as an A because even though I have a lot of slime, it's still pretty useful. Skeleton grinder. Skeleton grinder is a B. Like it's useful and you get XP when you need XP, so like it's good. A general mob farm. Again, B. You get a whole bunch of drops and it's pretty nice. Chicken roaster. This is like a little chicken farm or like a chicken roaster. Basically like a chicken cooker, like one of those little things that automatically cooks chicken. This is actually an S because you get infinite food. It's the easiest food and it's great. I actually do heavily recommend it, especially if you are able to build one in the spawn chunks. Wool farm, like the new wool farm, like before they were heavily manual. Now you can automatically do it with dispenser and shears. I classify this as an A because though you may say you don't need a lot of wool, it's a great building block. And you can also make a lot of banners to spam the hamster banner. So, slime. I agree with Mumbo. It's pretty bad. There's horrible to build. I haven't built one myself, but like I don't want to. Which A, you get so many drops from them. It ends up being worth it in no time. Zombie grinder. I agree with Mumbo. It's not like Z, it's not the worst thing ever, but like at the same time, you need to use a zombie grinder while digging to find a skeleton grinder. That kind of explains things. Villager breeder. Uh, A, because they're pretty great and you can breed up villagers. And now, especially in 1.14, you can get villagers to great new trades. Like you can change their professions. Steak, like a cow cooker. They're not. It's not. It's more manual because you have to like actually breed the cows themselves and stuff. So that makes it a nice C. Pigs. You can do this. You know what? Pigs and sheep. Those are going to go and eat because why the hell would you do this? It's when you can do this with a cow. Sheep, you can argue that you're getting wool, but why wouldn't you just make a specific wool farm? Jeez. Rabbit. This is the most manual thing ever, and it's going and eat also. But it does have the added benefit of you could say you're get rabbit's feet. Fish farm, like new in 1.13 and above, you can have like fish swim and you can have them fall. And a sky block, like Il Mango and a whole Skycraft crew, they have a skyblock server that's absolutely amazing, crazy and amazing. And the fish farm there is absolutely amazing and A. But if you're actually gonna make a fish farm in a regular Minecraft world, why the hell would you do that? It's only very specific. Phantom farm. Why the hell would you do that? To get light to fix my elytra. Mending. Like the mending books. String, like a spider spawner to get string, or like a drop from like your gunpowder farm. That goes. I'd say that's pretty good B because you can make wool from it, and it's all around pretty alright. General passive farm. Again, it's a crazy, insane project, but if you can actually do it, it's great. But if you can't, but like I said, it's a crazy project, so for me, it's a C, just because you have to dig all the way down, and you know, it goes into B. But and it's so inefficient. But like, nah, I'm bringing it down to C again. It's like I said, it's just such a project and so inefficient. But if you actually are able to make it and make it work, then kudos to you, and you absolutely did a good thing. Like Psycraft. Iron Farm. Honestly, S. Gold Farm. Again, like a zombie pigman farm. Donut thing. Again, S. AFK Fish Farm. I agree with Bumbo. Like, you just come on. You're a cheater. So, I don't know. And you might go, well, you're duplicating rails. You said that's alright. Yeah, but I have something against fish farms because people who hate. Because here's the thing, I will never personally have an AFK fish farm, but the people who are so anti-duplication, like rail duplicators, I get like general item duplication, but like rail dupers, they go ahead and do a fish farm. Like, come on. Rail, I mean music disc farm. I like if you want to collect all the music discs, that's just it's great. But if you don't, then it's pretty bad to Z. Totem of Undying, which is just gonna be like the new pillager raid farm. What I mean by that, like when pillagers are like raiding and stuff in 1.14, you can actually make a farm out of that. This is a pretty nice B because like it's a B because I don't know too much about it. It'd probably be an A once I know more, but I kind of agree with Mumbo there. Trident farm. I agree. It's pretty hot E. Like, come on. Enderbender. Ooh, this is a great one. S. Greatest form of XP you can get. Now, finally, I'm gonna be very controversial here. Duplication. You might go, this is not a farm. This is actually a farm. This is an all-purpose farm. Therefore, it's an S over here in the corner because it's an S because you can farm all the items, but it's a corner over here surrounded by iron bars. Oh, whoops. Um, it's an essay over here surrounded by iron bars just because you'll get banned on the server if you do it. So yeah, here's my tier list of items, and as you can see, most things are actually kind of towards the bottom. That is due to the fact that though most items in Minecraft have a use, they're either the farms for them are either really hard to build, and for the average player, it's absolutely insane. Why the hell would you do that? But for some, they're really good. Like these right here, I suggest that every Minecrafter try to build them at some point. C, I even still suggest that you do it at some point. E, I get why you wouldn't. Like, except for cocoa beads, I suggest you make to a manual farm those. Like, it's one of those things you just should do. And same with netherwort. They're just down here just because they suck. And then down here, like why the hell would you do like Mumbo? Why the hell do you need cobblestone? N yeah, you don't blow up cobblestone. But yeah, though that's just this is my tier list. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Until next time, see you later. Goodbye. By the way, if you see that I missed a farm, tell me in the comments, and I'll just reply to you what I would have listed as, okay? And if you do see I missed something, then also just tell me what you would list it as, and I'll say if I agree or disagree or not. And if you say and if you have any arguments to it, go ahead, put it in the comments. I don't care. I'll probably argue against you, or argue with you. Who knows? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Till next time, see you later. Goodbye.